3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60, orange. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. Hayward.
Be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Set. Set. Go check his mic.
You ain't going nowhere.
Hey, it's emotion.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 66. Bullet high. Exit. 95 to Sandville. Check his mic. Go.
95's Mike. Watch 95.
What happened?
Looking to throw. Love. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Come on, D.
On 3rd down, Henderson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Hey, check. 3 down. 51, Mike 51. Yep. Watch the twist. 51.
On 1st down, Henderson. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on 2nd down, Henderson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on third and long. Henderson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate him and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go. Tell me the ending. You're not ready. You're not ready. 51 for Mike. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check home, home.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Henderson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Mike 51. Check, check. Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go. 51, Mike. 51. Hands him.
From the gun on 3rd down. Henderson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Deron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Redskins are going to get it at the 20.
On the ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we?
And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 52 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Off the play fake. Love. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Give me that ball, defense! Give me that ball! Give me that ball, defense!
Mike, scrap! 51! No chance! Trump!
50, check 50. Go, Mike, 51.
Throwing on first down. Henderson. He's going to rifle one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You ain't doing nothing great.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. 7-7, our score after 1. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Love. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
First down, at the 46-yard line. Hey, check.
Why? Who? 95's the Sam. Go check his Mike.
They gonna need
On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. On 1st down, Love. This is caught by Robinson. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
95, Mike. Watch 95. Let's go.
Under 10. 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him. And that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
No, check his Mike. Record. Bravo. Ready.
Off play action. Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
95's Mike. What's 95? Here we go. 95. Yep. No, check his Mike. Let him know. Scene 6. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Stop your whining. Ringer, guys. Fight 51.
2nd and 11. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Dan. 51 to Mike. Mike 51. Check back. 51 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Who we got? Mike 50.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Henderson eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the mid into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Back. Topper. Smoke. 95's a sand. No, check his Mike. All day. What happened?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Washington. 65 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yep, I'm scared. 95's a sand. No, check his Mike. Let's go.
Back to throw. Love. Flushed out right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. 2nd and 15. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
To throw on 3rd down. Henderson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Second and 3. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. I'm coming. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Let's go. Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the run. 51, Mike. Mike.
Operating from the gun. Henderson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The final shot before break. Henderson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Check 99. Check 99.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
23. 23. Go. 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 Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Henderson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
51 for Mike, boy. 51. Pick me up. Here we go. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Go.
51. Mike, 51.
Get ready. Get ready.
51, Mike. Mike, 51. We on the go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First down, Cowboys.
66. Mike 51.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Throwing on first down. Henderson dancing to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Throwing to start the drive. Love throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. Off play action. Love. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Off the play fake. Love. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. In for the score. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I got you, punk.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
He's not going to get me.
From the gun, Henderson. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Henderson eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Henderson. And he's got his man on the out route. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Elliott. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw. Henderson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating from the gun. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
General, West.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
80 weapon. 80 weapon.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. Throw left side complete. It's Burgess. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
Kill. Race don't travel. Race don't travel.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Ready. 8-3. 66.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go. 10 Tucson. Shift. Undercrunch. 61. Matchbox, right. Ready, go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is incomplete here.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 19 yards away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Redskins 38, Cowboys 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 51, Mike. Mike, 51. Coming. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Throwing again. Henderson. And an alley to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
51.
On 1st and 10, Henderson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
51, Mike. Mike, 51. Push him back. Come on, push him back. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Back to throw. Henderson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, Henderson. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. He's going to let this one go deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Monte Nicholson picks it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hayward. Go, go. Motion. Hey, check one. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears. H3, 218. Chopper. Hot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And the ball comes out. Love lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
64, weak. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Slam. Exit. Now. 55. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here we go, Charlie.
On 4th down, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Redskins, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.